Today we're going to talk about uninsured motorist and underinsured motorist coverage. These are parts of a typical New York car insurance policy that are actually the least understood by both consumers and insurance company sales representatives. But they are probably the most important thing you can purchase for your family. Okay, let's say you're in an accident and the person who hits you has either no insurance or has less insurance than you do. So for our purposes, let's say that they have less than $500,000 of insurance and they cause you serious injury. Now the question is, how can you protect yourself and your family's finances against the person who has made the irresponsible choice to either have no insurance and still drive a car, or to carry less than $500,000 worth of insurance? The answer, of course, is you do that through the portion of your policy that provides uninsured motorist or underinsured motorist protection. Now you might ask, how can another car be uninsured? Well, in today's economic times, people let their policies lapse, or they forget, or they are unable to pay their monthly premiums. There's many cases that we know of people that did not have insurance and have caused tragic injuries, even taking someone's life. But the purpose or the chances of that person having adequate car insurance available is just about zero. So these things happen. They could happen to you. What do we do to protect yourself? What the uninsured motorist protection and underinsured motorist protection does is to step in and act as the insurance company for the person who has made the decision to drive both irresponsibly or without coverage. So if that person is uninsured and you have $500,000 worth of coverage, uninsured coverage, then your family will be protected up to the $500,000 level in the event of serious injury to you. When this coverage is invoked, it normally does not increase your rates as long as you are not at fault in the accident. Briefly, underinsured motorist coverage means that they have less insurance than you do. As you know, my office recommends that you have at least $500,000 worth of liability in underinsured motorist coverage. So if the person that hit you has a small insurance policy, let's say only a $100,000 policy or less, what would happen is that the defendant's insurance company would step in for the first $100,000 in coverage. If you have $500,000 of underinsured motorist coverage, your insurance company will step in for the next $400,000 of coverage, giving you and your family $500,000 worth of insurance coverage. Here's something cool. This coverage, when you increase it, is amazingly cheap. It is a great deal for consumers. It's probably not a great deal for the insurance company because they are insuring the bad guy who has zero or some measly amount of insurance. They know your driving record, but they don't know the other person's driving record. You need to call your insurance company today and ask this question. What would it cost me to increase my uninsured motorist coverage from whatever I have today to $500,000 or more? What they'll do is they'll price you out the cost to increase your liability coverage, and in New York, UM, or underinsured motorist coverage, automatically matches the liability coverage. Again, you're going to find out that this is amazingly cheap to get great insurance coverage for your family. Remember, our office will do a free insurance review for your New York resident insurance policy. All you need to do is look us up on the internet, track us down. You can fax or email your car, or just regular mail your car insurance policy, and we'll take a look at it for you. Remember, we don't sell insurance here, but we certainly know the dangers of not having adequate insurance. Okay, so remember, this is one part of our 4-part series. If you'd like to go back and watch the introduction, you can click here and that will take you to that video. If you'd like to learn more about the liability insurance coverage and how much should you buy, go here. We've also got a video on no-fault coverage and why that is important today. You can click right here.